This is a demo version of Kill the Clock, which comprises 35% of the first of 4 chapters. Some features are limited and will be updated in the future. Certain aspects of the game's features and story may be modified upon official release. If you encounter any bugs, please use the options/menu send feedback feature. Wow, my English. We will try to address all bugs before the official release of the game. All stories in the game are fictional and are not based on real events. So please relax and enjoy the experience. Thank you for playing. So, welcome to the demo of Kill the Clock, as I've just read. So this is a time looping sort of detective story, which does have some RNG features into it. So you play as our protagonist over here, and what's really interesting is that, well, you have an arch nemesis, except that your arch nemesis is dead, and now you're being framed for the murder of said arch nemesis. The problem is, well, you also have to solve some additional cases on the side, and every week time resets. Time always resets, and so every time you have to solve the same cases. It's always the same victims, but the circumstances, the murderer, the weapon, they're always different. And so there is an element of randomness to this, and you also have to roll a dice to determine sort of your actions, right? The success of your actions. And so this is sort of a very interesting combination of it's basically a visual novel with like tabletop games elements, I guess. And so yeah, without further ado, grab a cup of coffee and let's get going with Kill the Clock, or at least a demo for it. This is a train. Why am I here? Also, why is the volume kind of low? Okay, there. Because when it's like during the demo disclaimer screen, it was kind of loud, but now it's yeah, now I need to reset the volume. Investigate. Ooh. Tip: in Investigate, you can examine or acquire items. Feel free to explore. Tip: you can skip dialogue by pressing the spacebar after the opening scene. Okay, yep. Tip: tap to highlight items you can investigate. Of course. So I do believe that when this game actually comes out, I won't be able to play the full game, because I think the devs actually said not to play the full game because there is, or at least not to play the full game on video, on stream or whatever, because there is actually a plot twist that is near the end of the story that sort of like changes everything. So out of respect for that, I won't be playing the full game, and so you will get the demo view. Okay. There's a red potion inside the suitcase. Why is this in here? Did I pack this? Ugh, better take it just in case. You obtained a health recovery potion. Today's newspaper, dated October 13th, there's an article urging investigation due to a recent rise in counterfeit currency circulation. You can tell I am not about that money because I can't read this word. It's an empty notebook. Did I bring it to write a journal? There's a photo of Veritas Ford Square hanging on the wall. There are spare clothes and daily necessities inside. Looks like it'll last about a week. Wait, why do you have 2 suitcases? Okay. A train ticket from Thistlebrook to Veritas Ford. Look, raise a question. A ticket to Veritas Ford. Why am I going there? I am... Man's name is Raymond Solon. Ramona. Look, I love Detective Fitz. You would not believe the amount of like... Okay, I have 1 trench coat that's... No, I have 2 trench coats that are like this length. I do have 1 like waistcoat-ish. Is it waistcoat or is it like a thigh level coat? Something along those lines. But yes, I do love when that happens. Like, God, I love long coats. There's something so nice about just swooshing around in them, and you're like, yeah. Yeah, I do have a beige trench coat, and I also have like a black one. Very, very nice. I like both designs. Why just do my girl dirty? Why is she shorter? Why is she so much shorter than to just let my girl be tall? Why is she short? Why is she short? What the hell? Fine. Oh, I can't change the name. It's always Raymond. Dang. I want to be Ramen. Last name Cold. Oh, they gotta fix this. Increases your chances of success for bribing. Spend gold coin to increase friendship. If fail, friendship decreases. You can exercise at night by using up your next day energy. Nope. You get a 10. Ooh. Artist. You can draw at night by using up your next day's energy. You can give to others. Ah. I mean, I don't know how useful coins are. I really don't. I guess it's for bribing, but it's like... Oh, it also changes these. Interesting. Ah. I do like the salesman thing, but it's only for the store. Because I feel like money is going to be very, very, very important. So I'm going to raise a balanced character over here. I'm not good at these types of games, so we're going to have to... do some stuff. Dexterity, why are you so weak? Run. Why are you running so slowly? My guy. Okay, I'm gonna get everything to at least 3. I think that would be good. Don't ask me why I want to bribe people. Can I open doors when words alone? You know what? That's fine. My name is Raymond Solon. I work in Thistlebrook as a detective. Was I supposed to be on a business trip? Why am I heading to Veritas Ford? I'm sure it was in my room. Oh, ooh, in the past. Oh no. Oh no. You guys, put this on the side, please. Like, have the newspaper sort of there, and then put the text on the side. Veritas Ford Post, celebrating International Adoption Day. Linda Mayer, 37. William Mayer, 42. Vincent Mayer, 10. Oh, that bodes well. Look around some more. Looks like a half-finished cup of coffee. Hell yeah, coffee bros. The writing is too faded to read what's in the letter. Oh. Pages of the journal are filled with clippings from the Veritas Ford Post. Seems like a random assortment of articles rather than focused on any one topic. There's an unidentified medicine inside. Oh. The envelope says to BB on the outside. Who is that? I can't remember. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait. There we go. Yeah, that's right. I got on this train this morning in order to kill the man with my own... Ow, that was loud. With my own hands. That took a turn. Are we just not gonna address that? What a peaceful town. Everyone looks happy. No. Okay, no. This isn't the time to worry about others. I need to find out if he's still living here. It's been a while since I've seen this house. The door's open. Is someone inside? If he's alone, this might be the perfect chance. Let's go in. But someone else might be inside, so I should be as careful as possible. When specific action becomes possible, a skill selection screen will appear. Check the values on the right and select the skill you want to use. You'll then roll the dice to determine if the skill succeeds. If the sum of the dice in your skill plus stat total meets or exceeds the required value, the skill succeeds. You can spend luck stats to increase your chance of success. You can stack it up to your current luck value, and luck replenishes every morning in in-game time. Ooh. Oh. No, I'm not gonna use my luck. Wait. Noise. I have bad RNG. So I guess this was scripted. I don't hear anyone. Is the place really empty? If he's anywhere, if he's anywhere, it'll be in the study. What the hell? I haven't even done anything yet. Is that blood on the floor? Don't tell me he's dead. I cautiously moved closer and placed my hand beside his nose. No, he's not breathing. He's really dead. What do I do now? I came here to kill him myself. Yeah, sure, announce that to the world. Murder? What? No, calm down, I didn't do this. If I'm not careful, they'll think I'm the killer. What do I do? If the target's friendship is 1 or higher, you'll gain bonus points on your dice roll. Friendship is not consumed when used. You can consume items to gain bonus points on your dice roll. Items can be purchased in shops or found during investigations. Also, they changed the protagonist's look, Ramona's look. Interesting, so you can have different trip. Hell yeah. Health lost in combat can be restored by using certain items in the menu, items tab. All health is fully restored every morning. Persuasion. How much do I need for that? 23. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. I'm banking all this on this. I'm so borked. I'm so borked. Oh, wait. Oh. I just arrived in this town. I checked my train ticket. The train ticket seems legit, but couldn't you have arrived just now and still killed my husband? Yeah, you're the one who did it. Ma'am, please calm down and look at me. I'm not carrying any weapon. How could I have killed him? If I were really the killer, I wouldn't be standing here calmly talking to you. But either way, I'm reporting you to the police. Maybe you're not the killer, but you still broke into our home and were at the scene of the murder. If you're not the culprit, then you'll cooperate with the investigation, right? Yeah, it's fine. Of course I'll cooperate. Good, that's a relief. Then we'll call the police right away. Miss Mayer, is everything all right? I heard you scream while I was on the patrol nearby. Oh my, Officer Owen! He came in just in time. Miss Mayer steps outside and brought the officer into the study. Look at this, my husband, he's... Sob. To think something this horrible could happen in broad daylight. It's unbelievable. Miss Mayer, is this the person who killed him? Why is that the first assumption? Okay. First off, is there... Okay. First off, if there's blood pooling there, there would be blood splatter on my clothing, right? That would be the most... Murder is a messy thing to have done, because like blood is a liquid, and you know how liquids are. They just go splat everywhere, and it's very, very obnoxious. So, first off, I don't have blood on me. Secondly, check or protect Raymond. Just say like, oh yeah, I saw the door open, and I was like, oh, I got worried, so I decided to go check it out. And then, oh, I found a dead body. Like, okay, easy alibi. Well, I'm not sure. He was there when I found the body, but... Do you know this person? No, I have no idea who he is or how he got into the house. Then he's a highly likely suspect. Ma'am, I showed you my train ticket earlier. I'm not the killer. I'll show you to, officer. I just arrived in town. Enough. You were found at the scene of a murder, and from what I hear, you weren't even invited. We'll get the full story at the station. Damn, what should I do now? I didn't actually kill him, so I've got nothing to hide. Let's go with Officer Owen. I said I'd cooperate with the investigation, so I guess I have no choice. Let's go. Alright then, let's start with your name and age. My name is Raymond Solon. I'm 25 years old. You mentioned a train ticket earlier. Where is it? Here is it. Here it is. Here. Yeah, okay. I arrived on the 12:45 train. So you came from Thistlebrook to Veritas Ford. 12:45, you went straight to Mr. Mayer's mansion afterward. This is bad. Saying that will make me look incredibly suspicious. What do I say? Okay, wait, I can't save now, can I? Just lie. Just lie, dude. No, I was just wandering around and I got lost. That's how I ended up there. You got lost? Yes, I have a terrible sense of direction. Next thing I knew, I was standing in front of his house. You just happened to get lost and end up someone's mansion, then the very scene of a murder. Yeah, I guess that's how it went. No need to look any further. You're clearly the culprit. Wait, hold on, I swear I'm innocent. I'll hear excuses from a jail cell. This is insane. I was taken straight to the cell. Damn it, I actually ended up in the jail. Oh man, the officer saying you need to investigate the scene further and just left, and I'm stuck here alone. First off, easy fix. Check the body. If it's cold, you know he's been dead for a while. Am I being punished for trying to kill William Mayer? Oh, but I didn't actually murder him. I lost my chance for revenge, and I'm in jail while the real killer walks free. Oh man, this is so unfair. Do I just have to sit here like this until the officer returns? That's when I heard someone approaching. Oh hey there, mind if I ask you a few questions? You're the outsider who broke into Mr. Mayer's house, right? Gosh, I can't believe someone I interviewed just last month is dead now. But from what I heard... Hey, are you really the one who killed Mr. Mayer? You don't look like a murderer. Wait, who are you? Move aside, Kenneth. Can't you see I'm conducting an interview here? I'm working. Miss Ellen, you're just bothering this poor outsider who's locked up. The case hasn't even been fully investigated yet. Excuse me? I have a duty to report this major murder case to the citizens. Ugh, I knew it. Trouble to both of you. Miss Gray and Mr. Tyler, out. Now. Oh my, Leslie, back so soon. What do you think? This is serious. It's a real murder case. You can't just go chatting with the suspect like it's nothing. I guess it's also my fault for not locking the cell properly. Let's talk outside. Mr. Taylor, did you hear me? Out. Yes, Officer Owen, I'm going now. Kenneth Taylor slipped me a note through the bars and gave me a wink before heading out. I had a feeling I shouldn't let anyone see the note, so I clenched it tightly in my fist and waited. It wasn't until the sound of footsteps had faded and some time had passed that I cautiously opened it. I know you're not the culprit. I'll come back later. Who are those people? And Kenneth, did he leave this because he knows who the real killer is? Well, he said he'd return tonight, so for now, I guess I just have to sit tight in his cell. It feels like a lot of time has passed. I can't think guy still isn't here, and I don't see the officer either. Did they both forget about me? Maybe the officer went off duty, but why isn't he showing up? Was he trying to help me? It's way too late. He's not seriously ditching me, is he? Did I misread the time on the note? Didn't even say tonight. Damn it. I never should have trusted some stranger whose name I don't even know. I need to figure out a way to escape on my own. Why would you do that? Don't escape. Oh. It's a piss bucket. Looks like there's nothing inside. There are marks on the wall where someone punched or kicked it repeatedly. Below them, tally marks are scratched in with curses. What kind of investigation is this? Did they not look at, like, the murder scene? Like, why did they not look at the body? Rigor mortis? Hello? A cobweb in the ceiling. If you look really closely, you can see small what is happening to me? You can see small bugs stuck on it. Ugh, I really want to get out of here. How am I supposed to escape? Wait, hold up. An old bed, one of the legs looks cracked, like it could snap off at any moment. Is this the newspaper that the previous prisoner was reading? Maybe I can use this to help me escape. I'll take it just in case. I mean, sure. A mirror? What's a mirror doing in here? Not like we're meant to doll ourselves up in jail. Well, it's probably for the officers and not the inmates. Wait, if I get the angle right, I may be able to see the shape of the cell's keyhole. Let's take a closer look. The lock mechanism seen through the mirror. It's probably this, right? Yeah, it's pretty long, boy. Can I throw the newspaper and knock it down? But what if that's not even the right key? I only have one newspaper. Yeah, better to take a closer look again than risk a bad gamble. I'm just gonna go to sleep. Because here's the thing. I'm already suspicious as hell. Escaping is not gonna help my case. There's no time to lie down. I need to find a way out of here. Alright, guess time to break the leg. Hup. I kicked the bed hard, and one of the aged legs snapped off. This piece is pretty long. It might be useful for doing something through the bars. Ooh. Okay. So it's probably this one, right? Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Oh, I'm boned. Oh. Success, the key dropped to the ground. I think I can use the bed and leg piece to pull it up. Okay. Let's see, is this the right key? It opened. Alright, now I just have to escape. At that moment, I heard someone approaching from outside. Ah, crap, someone's coming. Is it the police or that shady guy? What I do, they'll know I was trying to escape. Try to hide somehow. Sure, might as well. Screw it, I'll just hide for now. Why there's so many rules at once? This is so ballsed. Oh, I'm ballsed. I'm so ballsed. Damn it, there's nowhere to hide in here. What should I do? I even broke the bed, so there's barely any space left. Screw it, whatever happens, happens. I tried to crawl under the bed, but with the collapsed frame, only my head could fit. What exactly are we doing? Shall I come back later? I thought I saw something under the bed, so I was checking it out. I see, for a second I thought you were scared by my footsteps and tried to hide your head under the bed. As if a grown adult would do that, and not like a 4-year-old or anything. Yeah, right. Please stop talking already. You know your inner thoughts are leaking out, right? Never mind that. What did your note mean earlier? You said you knew I wasn't the killer. And are you even allowed to just walk into the police station like this? Who are you, really? Oh dear, one question at a time, please. Alright, how can you be so sure I'm not the killer and still willing to help me? Anyone would find my situation suspicious. Well, the truth is, I happen to know a very likely suspect. I'm sure that person is the killer, which means by default, you're not. But we should save the details for later. Escaping this place takes priority. You're right. Let's talk once we're out. And just like that, Kenneth and I left the jail. It's fortunate there's no one out in the streets this late. Still, it's not entirely safe, so let me guide you to the lodging I arranged for you. You even got a place for me to stay? For my sake? Why though? I still don't understand why you went out of your way to help me escape. Not that I'm ungrateful, of course. Because I just couldn't turn my back on an innocent citizen falsely accused. Even so, I can't quite accept that as a reason. You could be putting yourself at risk. Ah, there it is. The place isn't as far as you expect. He's definitely avoiding the question. It's already late, so you should rest for now. We can talk more in the morning at the pub. Pub? Yes, it's the one with the sign that says, Daybreaker, from the square fountain. Just head down the street to your left. Almost forgot. Here, take this. You received a disguise kit. Since you've been framed for murder and even broke out of jail, they'll definitely assume you're guilty until the real killer is caught. The police already know your face, so wanted posters might go up soon. It's safest if you're in disguise when walking around. That's why I brought this in advance. I wouldn't mind being praised for my foresight, you know. I wasn't praising you at all, but thank you. Either way, thanks. I didn't expect you to help this much. I'll try the disguise for now. Is this like a Clark Kent Superman type thing? I am a bigger fan of shorter hair. This is a protagonist from a manhwa. This is what this is a villainess reincarnation, like manhwa prince or duke. This is straight up that. Yeah, no, we're not doing. I'll do. Yeah, I kind of vibe with the pink. No hats, no bloody hat, no hair. You're all right. No, we're switching. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. The face paint. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Wait, where does this go? Wait, where's this? I don't know where this is. Is it just me or I don't know what this is? Like I don't know where it is. I'll put them all. I guess this works. Also, why would you do this in the streets? It suits you more than I expected. Makes carrying around a disguise get totally worth it. Who even carries stuff like this around? I'm grateful for the help, but I shouldn't trust him too much. He could be a con artist. Do you really think wanted posters will go up? Who knows, but it doesn't hurt to be cautious. Why is the police so incompetent? Just check the body and check the train ticket. It's simple. Obviously, I know this is not the era for it, but also, you would assume they would pat me down to find a murder weapon, but I guess that also doesn't happen. Oh, and while you're in disguise, wouldn't it be smart to use an alias until you're cleared? Is that how you pronounce it? So what name would you like to use? The name I'll use is... There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. Okay. I can do Frost. Just so then it sounds more like an actual name instead of Cold. Is Cold even the last name? Hold up, let me check. Not that it's like necessary. But like, oh, interesting. The name Cold is a local type of surname, and the Cold family lived in southwest England. Their name, however, is derived from the Old English word Col, which means hill. Fascinating. Okay, so this works. This works. Yes, of course. I'll go with Ramen Cold. Ramen Cold, that's a fine name. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Well, I must really be going now. Don't forget to wear your disguise before heading to the pub in the morning. Kennedy waved and disappeared into the distance. He's gone. Strange, suspicious, and oddly helpful. Wait, I never even asked what he does for a living. Let's just get to the inn. Too much happens in just one day. It's overwhelming. I didn't even get to take revenge myself, and I'm mistaken for the killer. Who could have killed Willamere, and why, and how? No point sitting in here overthinking alone. I'll do as Kenneth said and go to the Daybreaker pub tomorrow. Whatever the case, finding the real culprit and clearing my name comes first. This place is nicer than I expected. Maybe I'll look around before bed. Ooh. A framed landscape painting. Nothing particularly unusual. My disguised reflection stares back at me in the mirror. Honestly, I don't look that bad in disguise. I'll need to stay like this while I'm in town, so I better get used to it. Yeah, honestly, not a bad look, man. But you gotta change your clothes. Because I think they're probably very distinct. Dumbbells? I wonder if Kenneth uses them. I should be working out too, but I don't have the energy for that right now. Maybe I'll use them someday. I'm no athlete after all. I'll pass for now. A framed picture of a happy family. It shakes a little when touched. It's a bit loose. Maybe it's not mounted properly. Oh, behind the frame, I found an envelope containing 100. Yo. So that's where the 15% comes from. So it used to be 100. Is this Kenneth's emergency stash? I was short on money anyway. Would it be wrong to take it? I'll put it back where it was. No, stealing feels wrong, especially from someone who helped me. A framed portrait of a woman. It's slightly crooked, and behind it is written Y3X2. That's a math thing if I've ever seen one. Y3X2. Okay. Y3X2. Time to put that down in my notes because it'll be relevant, I assume. Is this just graffiti? There's a lot of food inside. I may get hungry later, so I'll just take one. Gingerbread cookie obtained. Ooh. Gingerbread cookie. Oh. Is that palettes? Does Kenneth paint? Unfortunately, I probably can't use it. I'm not an artist. Okay, same thing. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Time to get some rest. Before that, maybe I should jot down a quick summary of today's events. Can't afford to forget key details when tracking down the killer. Okay, ooh, cool. Man, your character log will automatically register characters you've encountered. You can select a character to view more detailed information. You can write short notes at the bottom of each character's profile. Feel free to record your suspicions and deductions. Now I'm tired. I should get some sleep for tomorrow. I quickly washed up and lay on the bed, falling asleep just like that. It had been a long day. Ugh, so bright. Is it morning already? Oh, right, I was supposed to meet Kenneth at the Daybreaker pub this morning. I need to get my disguise on and head out. Alright, I'm ready. Time to focus and track down the real killer. Shall I head to the pub now? Come to think of it, you never said exactly what time to meet. I guess it's okay for now. Something feels different around here. Why do you have such a bad feeling? What the hell? That's my wand poster. Yeah, sure, announce it to the world. Oops, I better keep quiet. Okay, yeah, okay. If I make a scene, I'll look suspicious. I'll just take one with me. Now that my wanted poster is actually out there, I should talk to Kenneth about what to do. So this is the Daybreaker pub. It's cozier than I expected. Ah, Ramen, good morning. Good morning, Kenneth. So, are you finally going to tell me who the real culprit is? Oh, that? Oh, wow, I completely forgot. You forgot? Isn't that like the most important thing right now? Of course I was joking. You were joking. Yeah, kind of. Unfortunately, I'm a bit busy with some morning tasks right now. Why don't you take a quick look around the pub first? Well, I guess I have no choice. I'll do that. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. A half-empty whiskey bottle sits near the slumped-over young man. There's no time for drinking. What should I do now? Bribe. There's a sign on the door that says, staff only. Is that the staff room? I wonder if I can get inside. Our staff room is usually locked. The boss keeps all kinds of documents in the safe back there. She even forbids me, her only employee, from touching what's inside. trying to sneak into the staff room. How bold of you. I wasn't really trying to sneak in. I was just curious if it was open. Yeah, sure, buddy. What kind of detective are you? Jeez. A young man with orange hair slumped over the bar. Is he a customer? Looks like he drank too much. Passed out drunk in the morning. What kind of guy is he? Camilla, don't... Camilla. Don't... whoever Camilla is, he must be close to her. He's calling her name even while drunk and sleeping. A large dark colored bottle filled with whiskey. Ugh, that just looks like it could get me drunk. I'd better avoid drinking while I'm in this town, especially not in a place run by someone I don't trust. The storeroom door is locked. Looks like I can't enter right now. Alright. Guess I'll chat with Kenneth then. This man said he's busy, but there's absolutely nothing to do here. Kenneth is focused on scrubbing a glass so hard it's weaks. Kenneth, have you looked around the whole pub? What do you think? Do you like it? Yeah, it's nicer than I expected. The music fits the mood too. And we only serve the best liquor, you know. Alright. Anyway, I'd like to hear more about the killer. Do you have time now? Of course. Well, to put it simply, I think Camilla Barnes, the owner of Daybreaker, is the one who killed William Mayer. Camilla Barnes? If she owns the Daybreaker, she's her boss, right? Yeah, that's right. She's been like a real benefactor to me. Wait, then how can you accuse someone like that of murder? Just because she's been good to me doesn't mean she's innocent. I mean, that's true, but... So, why do you think it was her? How can you be sure she killed Mayer? Do you have any proof? I do. In fact, Camilla was William Mayer's mistress, and they had a huge argument recently. When I asked her what the fight was about, she yelled that it was all his fault and that she'd kill him. And then he ended up dead. I'm convinced Camilla lost control and actually went through with it. William Mayer was having an affair? I mean, that's not really the point here, but... Ugh. Still, it seems unlikely that Miss Camilla would actually go through with it. Who makes a big scene about killing someone and then actually does it? You think so? Maybe it was her way of declaring war. No way. Now that I think about it, something does come to mind. Another piece of evidence? No, I still don't feel right talking about the private life of someone who gave me a job. Well, you've already spilled her private life. Either way, if it is a useful clue, you should tell me. Well, I'm not sure if this counts as a useful clue or not. Seriously? He climbed up after all that? How did he get him to talk? I don't want to waste money though, I'm poor. 20? Can't be that bad, right? How do I... Okay, I can just reset like that. Noise. Yeah. Even the smallest detail would help. Could you please tell me? You know I'm in a really desperate situation right now. I'm begging you, please? Well, if you put it that way. Actually, the boss has been digging into Mr. Mayer's past lately. Well, maybe all's fair in love and war, but didn't I mention they were fighting a lot recently? After that, she started monitoring Mr. Mayer's every move. She even had me keep tabs on him. Oh, and there was something like a bank balance certificate, or maybe it was a bank transaction record. Anyway, she got some financial documents and stored them in the staff room safe. That's everything I know. Was that helpful? Stalking, surveillance, and financial documents. Even if Miss Camilla isn't the killer, that's still report-worthy. Hold on, wasn't something off about what Ken just said? If I press him, I might catch a lie or find something new. Ah. Ooh, I like this. I like this part. Ooh, yippee. Depending on the situation, you may also need to present the correct piece of evidence with your choice. If you press the wrong statement, you'll lose energy. If your energy reaches 0, it's game over, so be careful. Wait, really? Do I just pass out dead? Interrogate. What is suspicious about this? She even had me keep tabs on it. Bank transaction record. What is? I don't know. I'm not picking up on the discrepancy. Hold up. Well, maybe all's fair in love and war, but didn't I mention they were fighting a lot recently? After that, she started monitoring Mr. Mayer's every move. She even had me keep tabs on him. She got some financial documents and stored them in the staff room safe. It was driving me insane, dude. Wait, something you just said sounded strange. Huh? What part? I mean, this is bad. I can't even think of a reason. Oh. Wait, do I have to select the text or like, how does that work? Okay, no. This? I don't know. Why am I bad at this? This. Okay, Phoenix, right? What part? Didn't you say earlier that even you don't have access to Camilla's safe? Then how do you know those documents are in the... Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I guess I misspoke because I wanted to help you. If you promise not to tell the boss, I'll explain. Alright, I promise. Just tell me. And suppose I should. Let's just say I used a bit of my talents. Talent, huh? How do you think I got into the police station last night? Something along those lines. I see. You're quite handy, I suppose. This guy's definitely not innocent either. By the way, for a proper investigation, it's only natural to visit the crime scene, analyze the method, and look for traces or clues, right? Fortunately, I have a camera on hand. I'll lend it to you. Just make sure to return it once this is all over. Wait, hold up. Okay. The victim's girlfriend. Interesting. Well, we can put a cheating victim over there. You know what? Maybe he kind of deserves to die. Or maybe the wife killed him because she discovered the affair. She was like, damn, this guy kind of sucks as a husband. Gotta murk him. Kind of sucks as an investigator, you know. Hold up. Can't do this. Oh, cool. Didn't check me for weapons or blood splatter on clothes. Kinda sucks. There we go. I'm so good, man. Okay. There we go. Alright, yeah. Definitely suspicious. Definitely. Ooh, nice. Thanks, I'll make good use of it. Alright, time to head to the mayor estate and examine the crime scene. I might find some clues. Yeah, sure, do that. Oh, cool. It's just because you... Okay, yeah, doesn't mean you have to move immediately. Okay, cool. Okay, then. Yeah, let's go back there. Almost there. Maybe in disguise, but I'm nervous Mrs. Mayor may recognize me. What if I run into a police officer on the way? Will they recognize me despite the disguise? I also need to think about how to sneak into the house. I hear the sound of people murmuring. What's that? That sounds like something near the mayor estate. Is someone fighting? How could you not know your husband died in the house? Understand. So you are the killer, aren't you? How could you say something so cruel? I wanted to kill William. He was my husband. Besides, he usually worked in the study at that time. I only stayed away so I wouldn't disturb him. Aren't you the killer? I don't know what William said to you, but he told me clearly that he never divorced me. Maybe you found that out and acted out of spite. What? Oh, so this is where Miss Camilla was. No wonder she wasn't at the pub. Whew, man, this is intense. But this might work in my favor. While they're busy arguing, I can sneak inside and inspect the crime scene. Right, but who says that there isn't like a police officer in there, you know? Oh, that would be... Oh my god, I didn't even need the luck roll. That's balls, man. Come on. Whew, I made it in safely. But I don't know when Mrs. Mayor might come in, so I quickly check the crime scene and leave. I should probably take a photo before I begin investigating. Ooh. Now then, let's see if there's anything that could be a clue. A tightly locked box, whatever's inside, it's pretty heavy. Oh, great, it's locked. I'm curious what's inside, but I can't take the whole thing with me. I'll have to leave it. Expensive looking pottery. Something inside is glinting. Looking closer. Gold coins. The owner's gone, so should I take it? Hell yeah. The dry pool of red near William Mayer's head hasn't been cleaned. I thought it was blood at first, glancing yesterday, but now it looks like wine. Why would wine be pulled near his head? Did he collapse while drinking? Poison? A pool of red liquid spread out as if a glass has been spilled. This is where William Mayer collapsed. The body's already been removed, so it's hard to determine the exact cause of death. But there's no blood. A letter beginning with Dear Vincent looks like it was written for an adopted child. This isn't something I should be reading. I'll look at something else. A newspaper dated October 6th, a cutout photo of the Mayer family on adoption day is attached. I came here driven by resentment toward William Mayer, but almost ended up hurting his family and the child he was going to adopt. He's dead now. What will happen to Vincent? Why did William want to adopt that child in the first place? Will the adoption still go through now that he's dead? Or maybe... No, this isn't something I should be worrying about. It's locked with a padlock. I'll need a key to open it. Why is this drawer the only one locked? Is this storing something important? Either way, I can't open it now, so I'll leave it be. A luxury wine box is placed on the desk. Wine? No, it's just the box. Looks like the wine is gone. Did he collapse after drinking this wine? Or is it something else? The wine bottle is missing. I guess the police took it. It might be evidence, so I'll take the box at least. Ooh. Mostly books on business management are lined up here. Books about child psychology and education. They're scattered across the desk like someone was reading them recently. Are we not going to address the overturned chair? Interesting. Okay, so this is an interesting look at this crime scene, right? Like obviously I don't know if this is gonna be accurate because, well, I'm not because obviously like I don't know the creators like fully made this like accurate, because they do have to randomize it somewhat. Because here's the thing, right? Look at the way the chair is tilted. It is pushed back. It is pushed off to the side and then flipped over. If you were hit on the head or done anything like that, first off, blood splatter does not exist. This is probably wine, right? Yeah, it's wine. If that's wine, right? If that's wine, then why would there be wine in there? Wait, what? If that's wine, then where's the blood, right? And why would the chair be like this? Because if you get hit, right, you would either, depending on, like, I think usually, I'm not like a crime investigation expert. That's just a detective, isn't it? What about this? Yeah. But you've got bonked on the head, right? If you got bonked on the head, you would just slump forward. Or he stood up and then got hit. But that still would not explain this chair, right? Unless he tried to fight back with the chair, but then it would be like kind of swung differently. So this is probably like when he pushed out the chair, like off to the right, or like he was stumbling around. Because I think this to me screams like poison, because there's no blood splatter, right? He pushed back the chair to stand up. He gets poisoned. He stumbles around trying to grab something, and then the chair flips over. He falls over, and then he just dies here, right? So there's that. Right. Okay. Why they activate auto? Do not auto. Huh. Wait, how do I move? Is there something I'm missing here? There clearly is something I'm missing. Right. Oh, the pills. A transparent bottle filled with unknown pills. Was William sick? Just in case, I'll take it with me. Ooh. What else? Oh, I guess I'll move. Voices can be heard murmuring from outside. What's that? It's noisy outside. Don't tell me someone's coming into the house. I have to get out of here, fast. Before someone comes in, I need to get out. What, Mrs. Mayor, who is this person? I'm not sure either. Who are you to barge into our home uninvited? This is bad, not again, what did I say? Tell the truth about your profession. If you're asking who I am, it's only fair I answer. My name is Ramen Cold, a detective. A detective, huh? I don't recall seeing you around. Actually, you don't look kind of familiar. People often say I have one of those faces. Well, I just heard there was an incident here and came to investigate, but no one seemed to be home. Excuse me, I've only been at home this whole time. How could it be empty? A detective. Detectives really do have a knack for sniffing out trouble and for walking straight into danger. So, who are you planning to interrogate? Miss Mayor? Me, the mistress? Or... break into a house you thought was empty, were you planning to interrogate the already dead William? Enough. Ladies, please, I'd appreciate some silence. You there, what did you say your name was again? Ramen Cold. Alright, Cold, a murder happened here, and I'm investigating. That means no civilians allowed. Whatever reason you had for being here doesn't change that, understood? Yes, I understand. I'm sorry, officer. Still, it's a relief that I managed to examine the scene before the police arrived. Also, have you seen someone named Raymond around? Looks like this. Yikes, if I hadn't seen that poster earlier this morning, I would have screamed. Just play them for now. I don't think I've seen him. Why is he wanted? We caught him at the scene of the murder. He's a prime suspect, but somehow managed to escape. If you happen to see him, I appreciate it if you report it right away. Oh, okay, if I see him, I'll definitely report it. Good, and don't go sneaking into restricted areas again. We're already short on officers in this town as it is. Officer, more important, do you know the cause of William's death? Sorry for interrupting. I just want to know how the investigation is going. Ah, ma'am, of course, you deserve to know. They assume Mr. Mayer's throat was swollen. He had hives all over his body. Most likely, he suffocated due to a swollen airway, but the autopsy had found no signs of toxicity. There were no visible injuries except for a few minor bruises that looked like they came from struggling while suffocating. Oh no! So you still don't know what caused the symptoms? There must be a reason. Actually, when I entered the study earlier, I saw wine pooled near his head. Could there have been something wrong with the wine? What? But didn't you just say there were no toxic reactions? And he drank wine all the time. He's never had a problem with it. Right, we checked the wine since it seemed suspicious, but nothing harmful to the body was found. And the autopsy was done by none other than Morris Howard himself. He's known for being one of the best. The wine couldn't have been the cause. There were no skin discolorations either, so it's unlikely it touched any poison. Dr. Howard conducted the autopsy himself. Yes, ma'am, but even he couldn't determine the exact cause of death. The doctor said that in rare cases, people who eat food they're not used to can develop similar symptoms and die, though modern medicine still doesn't fully understand why it happens. Also, I like how they just accepted him. They just accepted for they're like, alright, this guy shouldn't be here. Yeah, just come on in. Yeah, this guy's point of view is appreciated. So random. But also, she is surprisingly chill for her husband's affair, and also that she's accusing her of murdering her husband. Like she's chilling. Like why? This is tricky. How exactly did William Mayer die? Was it really murder? I feel like I could find a clue if I asked the right question. Question the contents of the wine again. Mr. Mayer collapsed while drinking wine. Could there have been something wrong with the wine? Wait. What? But didn't you just say, but they already said there were no toxic substances found. Now that I think about it, that wine was probably a gift from Miss Barnes. What? I never gave you any wine. What? Are you mocking me? I knew you gave William that wine that night before. You must have spiked it with something, didn't you? You're the killer. I didn't meet him or give him any wine that day, so I don't have anything else to say. And did he say there was nothing wrong with the wine? Miss Mayer is William Mayer's wife, and Miss Camilla is his mistress. But neither of them looks all that sad. Should I use heart check to figure out what they're really feeling? Okay. Heart check. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I mean, it's only 20. Should be fine. Yeah, okay. Good enough. Interesting. Anger, doubt, confidence. She's probably sad and anxious about her husband's death, but more than anything, she looks angry. Is she suspicious of Miss Camilla, or is she just naturally distrustful? From her emotions alone, she seems like an innocent victim, but I should check the facts more. Did Mr. Mayer eat anything new yesterday or recently? Well, his meals weren't any different from usual. Our meals are usually handled by the maid, and she doesn't try new dishes often. Of course, I would know what he might have eaten outside the house. Miss Barnes would know. Oh, are you acknowledging my relationship with William? What? How shameless can you be? Why should I be ashamed? It's not my fault I'm attractive. Isn't that right, Ramen? Yes, me? Well, you are quite attractive. Anyway, even when I had meals with William, he never showed any strange reactions. Not that we even met that day. Maybe not that day, but I know you met him the night before. I was busy working that night. This is getting intense. Is there anything else worth asking? Where's the maid now? She might know something about the case. When I questioned her yesterday, she didn't seem suspicious. She was a bit on edge, but I'd be scared too if something like that happened in the house. That's true. She's always been a bit timid, but she's diligent too. She's probably out buying groceries in the square by now. Poor girl came and take a day off after her employer died. What? Are you saying I should starve? You can at least cook for yourself. Ladies, please. Arguing here won't get us anywhere. Let's take your statements separately at the station. Maybe we'll find something useful that way. I should go around the town and gather more information about the case. Okay then. A bright afternoon. Several people are passing through the square. They said the mayor maid might be here at the square, but I don't know her name or what she looks like. How can I even recognize her? What am I supposed to do? That girl who just passed by looked exactly like a timid maid. Could she be the mayor maid? I'll try following her. The master was murdered in the house. What if they accuse me of being the killer? So you really are the maid from the mayor household. Who are you? Sorry if I startled you. I'm just someone interested in the recent case. You're the maid working at the mayor house, right? Yes, I do work there, but I don't know anything. I just happen to have a few simple questions. Did Mr. Mayor eat anything unusual the day of the incident, or the day before? I heard you were in charge of meals. Did you use any new ingredients? Or maybe saw someone suspicious near the mayor estate? If there was anything strange, could you tell me? I really don't know anything. It's not my fault. Wait. I need to follow her before I lose her. Run. 22. I've had worse rolls before. So at worst, I get 5. Alright. I'm boned. Wait, actually, yeah, I am. Oh, no. Wait, got her. Because I grabbed her for it, we both fell. Are you okay? I'm really sorry. I'm not accusing you or anything. Of anything, but could you just answer one thing? Please, I'm begging you. What is it? Please tell me if you used any new ingredients on the day of the incident or the day before. I don't know why you're asking this, but I didn't use anything new. It was the same menu as always. That day was completely normal up until the incident happened. Really, I have no idea when Mr. Mayor passed away. No new ingredients, huh? But why does she keep stuttering? Let's try reading her emotions. Alright. Wow. Anxiety, shame. She has a lot of shame. Interesting. Doubt. I understand being anxious and startled, but why the guilt? Was she hiding? Maybe I should ask just a little more. Then you don't know anything about the wine Mr. Mayor drank that day either. I never touched the wine. I only brought back what Mrs. Mayor had prepared. Mrs. Mayor, didn't you say you'd only ask one question? I really have nothing to do with this case, so I'm leaving now. Wait. Before I could stop her, the maid ran away. Damn, did I scare her? Still, I got something. No new ingredients were used and Mrs. Mayor prepared the wine. I don't know what part of that is true, but what should I do next? Is Mrs. Mayor still at home? Maybe Officer Owen and Miss Camilla have already left. I think the maid who ran off earlier might be here now. I'd like to talk again if possible. Huh? I should stop by the fruit stand too. You? Hello. Did you really follow me all the way here? I already told you everything I could earlier, so please leave. Otherwise I'll call the police. Great, now she totally hates me. I already got what I needed earlier, so I should just leave for now. Where should I go next? Pub. Pub it is then. A bottle of whiskey that's been sitting there since last night. Why hasn't this been cleared away? Isn't this redheaded guy's usual seat or something? He must have come here pretty often to drink. Kenneth, Raman, how did the crime scene investigation go? Thanks to you, I took some photos and got a good look around. Judging from the situation, he seems to have died while drinking wine. The officer there told me the exact cause of death hasn't been confirmed. No external trauma and no signs of poison in the organs. But they said his throat was swollen and his skin had hives. You took my guy. You have a bottle of pills with you. What do you mean? How exactly did William Mayer die? Makes me wonder what kind of method the killer used. Unless you ask Camilla directly, I know you'll find out. He still suspects Miss Camilla, huh? She is suspicious, but is there really enough to be this sure? So, what will he do now? Keep looking for the culprit? I guess I have no choice. With a wanted poster out, I might have to spend my life on the run if I don't clear my name. I'm going to go around town and look into the case for now. That reminds me, why not pay Miss Ellen a visit? Ellen, as in the red-haired woman who went with me to the police station? Yeah, Ellen's a journalist. She chased Mr. Mayer around trying to get an interview. She might know something useful. She's probably at the cafe or square, short red hair, and always carrying a camera. He's the spot. Ah, right. Do you know if Miss Camilla met with Mr. Mayer, Mr. Mayer the night before the incident? There was a discussion about whether she gave him a bottle of wine that night. Oh, that's interesting. Unfortunately, I was working here at that night. She did step out, but I don't know where she went or why. I see. Thanks for telling me. Anytime. Oh my god, we're yapping so much. Ooh. According to Kenneth, a journalist named Ellen was investigating William. Could she be here at the cafe? Why do you need to investigate? There's like one person. Buying a whole tray of sweet desserts like this and devouring them would really lift my mood. But then again, I'm not exactly in the mood to leisurely enjoy desserts right now. What do you mean? There's always time to enjoy desserts. These desserts on the tray look really pretty and tasty. Wouldn't it be too much to ask for just one? If it's the same Ellen I met in jail, then it's probably her. It has to be. Oh, you there. Are you the outsider everyone's talking about? Huh? Outsider? What? Did she recognize my disguise? Did she recognize me from the wanted poster? Yes, the one found at the Mayer estate this morning. That's you, right? She did recognize me. What now? So the rumors already got around, and such confidence. That means your little visit to Mr. Mayer's estate this morning wasn't by chance, was it? That was a coincidence. I mean, I might be shameless, but I'm not that shameless. Yeah, at least you didn't know I'm the wanted one. Whatever the case, you really were lucky not to be fined or arrested by the police. I heard Leslie's really overwhelmed right now. It's been ages since a murder happened in the city, and with the prime suspect from the scene on the run, they're too busy to deal with minor stuff. You're really in the know when it comes to rumors. Oh my, of course, I'm a journalist after all. Whenever there's a juicy story, be it a jail cell or a distant city, you'll find Ellen Gray, reporter for the Veritas Ford Post. Also, Gray. I don't know why I took so long. But Gray. This is not the UK version of Gray. This is the American version of Gray. I think, right? If I remember correctly. Yeah, okay, I was right. Gray, the way I recognize it is Gray with an E. E for England, and then A for America. So it's like, why is that the American spelling? Instead of, because maybe this, I'm pretty sure this takes place in Europe. She's got a lot of energy. Kenneth mentioned you'd been interviewing Mr. Mayer. Do you know anything related to the case? Let's see. I only interviewed Mr. Mayer because he was planning to adopt a child on adoption day. An article about adoption day? Was that the one I saw in my room? So Ellen was the one who wrote it. But even back then, during the interview, he seemed really uneasy. He used to be cheerful and gentlemanly, but he was becoming sharper, edgier. Of course, we weren't particularly close, so I can't say for sure. Then I noticed something odd recently. Something odd. Curious? It's a huge scoop. If you promise to keep it a secret until the article is published, I'll tell you. She's dying to spill the scoop. Lucky for me. Of course I'll keep it a secret. I'm a stranger here. There's no one that could even tell. You have to keep it a secret. Actually, then, the night before Mr. Mayor died, I was doing a stakeout near the manor. A stakeout? Yep, when you stake out the rich at night, your odds of catching something newsworthy go way up. Huh? Stalking, you say? Oh, come on, it's just work. Hey, I didn't say anything. She sounds a little guilty there. Anyway, that night while I was on the stakeout, Mr. Mayor came out to meet with Miss Camilla. They chatted for a bit, then parted ways pretty quickly. Was there anything unusual about it? Nothing too unusual, but I did snap a picture. Want to see it? Ooh. The photo, clearly taken from distance, shows Camilla handing a wine box to William. So the wine box in the study really was from Camilla. Huh? Why in the study? What do you mean by that? No, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. The information you shared was really helpful. Thank you. Would it be possible to borrow this photo for a bit? I'll return it shortly. Just like that? Do you know how valuable a photo is to a journalist? What do you want in return? How about an interview? You actually went into the crime scene. Just tell me what you saw. Anything unusual? Anything that stuck with you? How did Mrs. Mayor and Camilla react? Well, I'm a little short on time, so can we schedule the interview for later? I'd like to borrow the photo first. You promise you'll give me that interview? Deal? Yeah, I promise. Let's meet here tomorrow afternoon. Alright then, here's the photo you wanted. Aw, Ellen's such a sweetheart. So, trusting of random outsider guy. Thanks, I'll return it as soon as possible. As soon as I can. Then let's meet tomorrow at 3 p.m. right here in the cafe. Do you know when Miss Camilla might come back to the pub? No idea. Our boss is, well, quite free-spirited, so I rarely know her schedule. Alright. No one seems to be inside. Has Miss Camilla not returned to Daybreaker yet? Bottle of wine placed on the low shelf. As I got closer to inspect it. Interest in wine? That one's a popular bottle. Want to buy it? No, it's just browsing. If you ever feel like having a drink, just let me know. We've got every kind of liquor you can imagine. Though, of course, nothing's free. Oh, right. Is this guy helping me just to sell me alcohol? Seriously, he always seems suspicious somehow. A bright afternoon, several people are passing through the square. Doesn't look like there's anything more to see here. The maid has already left. I think it's better to check. Okay, right. What? What do I do? I was already here though. You're giving the interview now? Why did it give me an investigation phase if I'm so confused. The spot where the red-headed man was slumped over is now empty. The person lying here all night must have gone home. You mean Austin? Not home. He probably went to the flower shop to work. Flower shop? Yes, that's Austin Gray. He runs a flower shop. Been a regular here for ages. Gray? Especially ever since Camilla started fighting with William more often. He's been showing up almost every day. Funny guy though. Can't even hold his liquor. Since Miss Camilla and Miss William Mayer started arguing more often, Austin's been coming here every day, even though he doesn't drink. Can I go to the flower shop? Yes, sirree, I can. Welcome. Are you looking for a specific flower? He gives off a very different impression from when he was passed out at the pub. Mind if I look around a bit first? Of course. Let me know if you need anything. Pot. Yeah, pot. It really looks like there should be something inside. Should I take a peek? I checked the jar sitting on the floor. It's completely empty. Somehow, well, that's a bit disappointing. I wonder what used to be in this basket. A single rose lies on the ground as if it fell from a bouquet. That's a pretty rose. Doesn't even look that damaged. It's probably not for sale if it's just lying there, right? I'll take it. Might be nice to give someone a present. Ooh. Do customers really buy so many flowers that they use baskets to carry them? Even though the weather's getting colder, there are still vibrant flowers here. Austin must be quite talented. Purple flowers are neatly arranged in a large pot. Why the purple ones only? There sure are a lot of purple flowers. Is it just me? I wonder why. I wonder why there are a lot of flowers. A lot of that. Because in case you don't know, I do believe, yes, okay, I did find it. So there is actually a plant called, that's the scientific name, the Clematis camilla. And yes, it is indeed spelled the same way as our character over here. Let me go over here. Oh, whoops, no. It is indeed spelled the same way as her. Name based off of Clematis camilla, which is indeed a purple flower. So yes, that's probably the reason. I know I'm sort of reaching there, but I am assuming that Austin has a crush on Camilla, hence why he keeps going there even though he doesn't drink, and why he keeps saying her name even though he's passed out and asleep. So that's probably the reason why. I'm making that connection, sort of, even though she does look like she likes roses a bit more, but I digress. Oh wow, I'm actually rich. What the heck? Wait, what's C? I don't know if that's gold, but why do I have so much money? Wow, okay, that's my reputation. Okay then, good to know, A rose, that doesn't look very rosy. How are you not suspecting this? What the balls, man? We have 10 characters. The other option was that he committed unalive on himself. Why is that not an option? Oh, they gotta fix this. Oh god. Oh no. Yeah, they gotta fix that. Nope. A flower basket made of purple and red blooms. This color combination reminds me of someone. There we go. Of course. Camilla. The green leaves glisten with moisture and look vibrant. Looks like he puts a lot of care into each pot. The plants all seem healthy. Why does this wine feel so familiar? Did I see it at the Daybreaker pub? I should go check. He was passed out drunk at the pub this morning, but now he looks totally fine. Is he a lightweight or really strong? Still, leaving a bottle of wine right on the flower shop table, he must really love drinking. Flowers are expensive these days, man. Just browsing, there are all kinds of beautiful flowers, so take your time. You're right, there are a lot of lovely flowers. I'll look around a bit more. What? Oh, are you telling me to move back to the pub? Why does that bottle of wine look familiar? No, so there's a missing item here, obviously. Alright, hit that. Is that it? It's gonna be the same thing. I thought you were gonna go check the Daybreaker pub, or do I have to go? What? Oh, here. A wine with a strange label. Now that I look closely, it has the same label as the wine box on William Mayer's desk. Miss Camillo says she didn't give that wine to William. Sure, he could have gotten it somewhere else, but it's suspicious. If she really gave him wine that night before the incident, why lie about it? Especially when the autopsy didn't show any poison. There's no reason to lie if it's unrelated to the case. I can't confirm anything for now, so I'll let it go. I need to focus on finding the truth. Wait a second, this is exactly the same wine I saw at Daybreaker pub. I should ask where exactly got it. Excuse me, where did you get this wine? That was a gift from Camilla. She says it's a rare vintage, so I'm keeping it as a memento. Camilla owns the Daybreaker pub. We're quite close. A gift from Miss Camilla, so she might have given the same wine to William Mayer too. Why are you asking that? You saw her giving the wine. There's a photo of that. So I see, but it's a bit unusual to display wine in the flower shop, isn't it? If someone gives you a fine wine, it's only natural to want to show it off, right? I guess that's true. Displaying gifted wine in a flower shop. This guy's quite something. Have you seen anything? You're not looking for anything specific? Actually, I'm not here to buy flowers. I have a few questions. Alright, what I need to ask is... I heard you've been visiting the Daybreaker pub every day lately. Is there a reason for that? Oh, those aren't flower-related questions, are they? Well, I don't mind talking about the Daybreaker. If you're asking why I go there every day, obviously it's for the drinks. Going to the pub every day just to drink doesn't seem entirely ordinary. Sure, for the drinks, but more than that, I go because there are people I enjoy seeing. People enjoy seeing? Yes, Camilla and William. Kenneth too, he's quite the interesting fellow. Well, William's someone I won't be seeing again, unfortunately. I'm still not sure. I should ask something else. Now, everyone's a suspect. Everyone's a suspect, except for Ellen. Ellen is probably not a suspect. I highly doubt Ellen's a suspect. He has the motive of being like, he doesn't deserve Camilla. I'm just gonna kill William. Kenneth's just suspicious in general. Kenneth can be like, I'm gonna help this guy, so then like he won't suspect me of being the actual murderer. But I don't know what his motive is. He's just kind of suspicious. Camilla, on the other hand, could be like, ugh, this guy sucks ass. Get rid of him. His wife, William's wife, can be like, I'm tired of him cheating on me. I'm gonna kill him, right? The maid is weird. The maid is off, so she could just be complicit in all this. I doubt that she's directly orchestrating William's death, but still. People say Miss Camilla and William have been arguing a lot recently. Do you know anything about that? Austin looked at me with an unreadable expression. Did I say something wrong? Why are you looking at me like that? No, I was just remembering something from the past. Arguments, huh? Yeah, I guess Camilla and William did seem to argue a lot at the pub lately. But isn't it what love is about? It always has its ups and downs. The atmosphere just now felt off somehow. Maybe we should try reading his emotions a bit. Are you an ex? Are you one of Camilla's exes? Oh, that's bad. Oh, wow. Anger. He's definitely an ex. Definitely an ex. Does seem like it, huh? I get that he's not happy with Miss Camilla and William Mayer's relationship, but is there really a reason to be this angry? And what is he suspecting? Why is he so sure of? What does he know? I should try asking more questions. Actually, I once overheard you saying Miss Camilla's name in your sleep at the pub. Huh? Did I see something like that? Yes. Would you mind if I ask what your relationship with Miss Camilla is? Relationship, huh? It's more like... She's someone I admire. Camilla, I mean. I like people who are intense and kind, like her. Intense and kind? So are you saying you love her romantically, I mean? Love her? Romantically? Of course not. Sure, Camilla is an attractive woman, but my feelings for her aren't something cheap like love. Cheap? Oh, I didn't mean to insult love. That's just how I feel about it personally. I see. He's more cynical than I expected. What should I ask next? About that wine you said Miss Camilla gave you, did she also give the same wine to William Mayer? Why are you asking that? I heard it's a rare vintage, and I found the same kind of wine in William's study, but Miss Camilla claims she didn't give it to him. If Camilla says she didn't give it to him, then she must be telling the truth. Why are you doubting her? What's the reason behind these questions? No, I just want to get to the truth of things. I have nothing more to say. If you're not going to buy flowers, please leave. Right. Seems like I struck a nerve. I better back off for now. It's gotten pretty late. I can't believe it's already evening. I wonder if Miss Camilla's back at the pub by now. I'm also curious about how far the investigation has progressed. I should check the police station too. Jeez. I'll go to the pub first, actually. Kenneth, I've told you before, keep this up and you'll be the one in trouble. It was just a harmless... Oh, welcome, Ramen. Bad timing? Should I come back later? Not at all. You've come just at right time. Right time, my ass. So, what brings you here? What should I say? Miss Camilla, may I speak with you for a moment? With me? Feel free to talk as long as you like. Huh. Maybe I should have come back later. Forget it. What do you want? That wine display, it's not something you see often around here, is it? I've heard it's made in a pretty far-off region. Yes, it's quite a rare wine around here, but don't you think the only pub in Veritas Fort should stock at least this much? Do you often give wine as a gift to your acquaintances? Well, I do give wine to special people, Mr. Mayer included. Nice try, but I'm afraid I can't give you the answer you want. As I said before, let me be perfectly clear again. The wine found at the crime scene wasn't from me. She's obviously lying. I need to confront her with solid evidence that proves it. Let me just do the... Just... Where's the photo? There. Wait, You're... There. I forgot you need to match the text. No, you did give William Mayer a bottle of wine the night before the incident. This photo proves it. So Ellen really did take that picture. Yes, she did. How did you know? I've known for a while that she likes to follow me and William around. Just didn't expect her to be hiding watching even that late at night. I underestimated her persistence, unfortunately. So you're admitting the wine William drank right before he died was the one you gave him? Yeah, I gave him the wine he was drinking that night. Finally, you admit it. Yes. So what? Huh? That's it? It's tragic that William died like that, but there were no toxins found in the wine they gave him. Didn't you hear the autopsy results? Poison wasn't the cause of death. Dr. Morris Howard, a very competent physician, confirmed it. I don't think it deserved to be interrogated like this. Well, I guess that's true. You're right, I'm sorry, Miss Camilla. Fine then, if you're done, could you move? I've got books to balance, you know. I am the owner here. With that, Camilla disappeared into the staff room. I went through all the trouble of borrowing that photo and led me nowhere. Oh well, I better get back to investigating. Kenneth, you have a moment to talk? Of course, what's on your mind? Ella and Austin share the same last name. Are they siblings by any chance? They are indeed siblings. Don't you think they look alike? Austin's the older one, though they both look quite young for their age. By the way, it seemed like Austin had quite the affection for Miss Camilla. That's right, Austin likes Camilla too. Camilla too? Yes, he was also very fond of William. It's a real shame losing a close friend like that. He's been pretty shaken by the incident. Told me he won't be coming to the pub for a while. So that's why he's not here tonight. He used to come almost every night, almost every day. Earlier I met the maid from the Mayer household. Do you know anything about her? You must mean Miss Gamma Collins. She's a bit timid, but a very diligent person. Rumor has it she visits the clinic often. Perhaps she's not in the best health. Visits the clinic often? I'm not sure if that's related to the case, but I better keep that in mind. Now that I think about it, all your questions have been about other people. I suppose that means you trust me enough not to ask about me, huh? It feels rewarding to know my help is appreciated. Actually, I still think you're pretty suspicious. Anyway, I just know about everything there is to know about the people in this town. Ask me anything. Sure, thanks. Tell me more about you. Weirdo. Why can you sneak behind this desk? What could be inside that file? Maybe I'll find a clue about William Mayer's death. Should I take a quick look? Yes, there's a police officer nearby. A photo of kids around 10 years old in uniform, smiling brightly as they pose with Owen. That kid looks familiar. Oh, the child the Mayers were planning to adopt? Since they're all wearing the same uniform, they must be from the same orphanage. Seems like Officer Owen was close with them. Must have been pretty special if he framed a photo on his desk. Maybe I don't even have the right to wonder about that kid. I tried to kill his adoptive father. What kind of detective are you? What the hell? Chess pieces. Does he like chess enough to decorate his desk with it? This looks like a chip from gambling den. I hope it's not Officer Owen's. Maybe it was confiscated from a criminal. Or it's for an investigation. William Mayer, the man who ruined my life completely. It still feels unreal that I lost my chance at revenge like this. Even in death, he manages to put me in trouble. Should I call that impressive? Anyway, I'm not in the mood to keep looking at his face. Incident report. Details about the murder that happened the day before. Estimated time of death, October 13th. Around 12:50 p.m., found collapsed forward in his home office with wine on his lips. Rash symptoms appeared such as hives near the face. There were minor bruises, possibly from struggling after collapsing. His shirt near the neck was disheveled, but no fatal injuries were found. Nothing unusual about the wine. Autopsy results showed the cause of death was not poison. Medical examiner, Morris Howard. It looks like an incident report. It might help uncover the truth of the case. I should take it with me. But I can't take it without Officer Owen noticing? That's right. I borrowed a camera from Kenneth. I could just take a photo of the incident report. Ooh. What was that sound just now? Camera? Don't tell me you just took a photo inside the police station. Sorry, I just have an old camera. Probably just malfunctioned. It happens sometimes. If you don't want to get thrown out, be more careful. Yes, I'll be careful. Phew, looks like I managed to cover it up. I need to be cautious. A playing card? What's that doing in the police station? Is Officer Owen to card games? That doesn't really suit him. I didn't expect things to go this wrong. To go wrong like this after seeing a view I hadn't seen in a while. I found a crime scene. Yes. Linda Mayer. Did she really not care that William was having an affair with Camilla? What was their relationship normally like? Anyway, only the two of us were at the crime scene, me and Mrs. Mayer, so I need to observe her closely for anything suspicious. Okay. Right, because she does acknowledge the affair, but she doesn't really care. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's locked with a padlock. Looks like there's no way to open it right now. Owen stares seriously at the wanted poster pinned to the board. If I wanted to talk to him now, he might recognize me from the wanted poster. It's a miracle I haven't been caught with this half-baked disguise. Better not draw attention by talking now. Right. Nothing in particular. I have to uncover the truth, if only to clear my name. Let's take a careful look. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. 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 Ooh, that was so close. Contains records of recent incidents. Looking through the most recent ones, it seems counterfeit money cases have been happening frequently. Doesn't seem to have much to do with William Mayer's death. Better close it quickly and put it back before I get caught. Anything in particular that I'm missing? No. Okay, so clearly there's something related to counterfeit money. There's something related to counterfeit money here. Because they keep bringing it up. The thing with detective games, the thing with mystery games is that things are always there for a reason. Mostly, unless it's a badly crafted mystery. But they keep bringing up counterfeit money. They keep bringing up counterfeit money. And also, Camilla was also mentioned to be like with the bank records and all that stuff, right? There's also something about bank records, which is interesting. Bank records, counterfeit money, something about that. Something about that is interesting. Very, very interesting, right? When I knocked on the door, Camilla's sharp voice shouted from the inside. I'm busy right now, so I appreciate if you didn't bother me. Sorry, I thought it was the restroom. If Camilla said pub, it'd be best not to bother her. I'd like to get a drink. Then just head over to the counter on the left and choose what you like. Thanks. Oh, it's open. Oh, it's open. Well then, let's have a look inside. A huge barrel. When I shake it gently, I can hear the sloshing liquid inside. An empty drawer. The words read, "The darkest places under the lamp are written on the bottom." The darkest places under the lamp. Is this a graffiti? There's a lamp right next to it. An unlit lamp is covered in fingerprints, as if many people have touched it. There was something written inside the drawer. Let's lift it up. I yanked the lamp upward with force. Nothing happened. Huh? Wait, it's attached to the desk. Why is the lamp fixed here? Can it be used differently? Hold up. Oh, Ramen, you're not supposed to be in here. This area has restricted access. Oh, sorry, I didn't know there were restrictions. The door was open, so I just came in. Oops, I must have forgotten to lock it. Would you mind not telling Camilla? I really don't want to get scolded again. Ah, right. You must get in trouble like this a lot. Anyway, please leave now. I need to lock it before anyone else finds out. So what kind of restrictions are we talking about? And why? Is there something special about this place? Well, to put it simply, it's a space for special members. Special members? Yes, special members, and what that means is, it's a secret. Seriously? A secret is a key ingredient for something to be truly special, isn't it? So this thing probably opens up a secret entrance. Now, good adults should be heading off to bed. Your pub is still open for business, though. That's besides the point. Kenneth gave me vague answers and left the room. Closing the door, time to get out. Unbelievable. As I sighed and stepped out, Kenneth locked the door and returned to the counter. Okay then. Ugh, I'm exhausted. Nothing more to investigate today. I'll continue tomorrow. Should I head back to the inn now? Sure. I'm exhausted. Everything today only raised more questions instead of solving anything. For now, I should head back to the inn and think. Raymond Solon. Huh? Who? And my name is Ramen, by the way. Who the hell is this? The only one in this town who could match my disguise with my real name is Kenneth. What's that supposed to mean? So that's your little act, huh? I can't be barred to go along with that, but let's just pretend I never said your name. What? What is that even? Anyway, I'll say this only once, so listen carefully. Hey, are you even listening to me? Wait, who are you? What do you mean by going along with me? The night before William Mayer died, he had a huge fight with Leslie Owen. Leslie Owen? I saw Mayer throw some documents at him before going home. Yes, that's all from me. Wait, hey, hold on. I tried to chase the mysterious man, but he vanished as soon as he turned the corner. What? Where'd he go? Who the hell was that guy? And how do you know who I am? And what's this about Officer Owen fighting with William Mayer? Ugh, well, he's already gone, so I might as well head to the inn. The more I learn, the less I understand. My head is spinning. Oh my god, that was so long. Jeez. Oof. That was tough. I'll just sip some water first, gotta hydrate, and then I'll give my final thoughts. In this demo, you've played 35% of the first chapter. Kill the Clock will be released in early access on June 4th, 2025 on Steam/Stove. So yes, it does release tomorrow, after the date of which I published this video. As you explore the endings of each chapter, you'll travel back in time to solve murders committed by different killers, each using unique methods. Uncover the hidden truth behind the time loops in the full version. If you encounter any bugs or have feedback while playing the demo, please send it to us by using the button below, and we'll do our best to address any issues before the full release. If you enjoyed the game, please consider wishlisting it. It would mean a lot to our small development team. Thank you for your support. Oof. Oh boy, man, that was a lot of reading. That's just 35% of the first chapter. Not even half, right? So there's 4 chapters. I'm going to be reading a lot if I'm going to play this. Not on stream again, because I do think, again, like I said, they don't want us to fully reveal the mystery, so that is something that I want to point out. So, a couple of things right now that I'm piecing together. Notice how they say committed by different killers, each using unique methods. Different killers. From what we know of mystery games, every person is a suspect, right? No one is free of being a suspect. If they have a profile picture, then they're relevant, right? Different killers implies that each of them could be a killer, which means that Okay, it makes sense. It actually makes sense right now. It actually makes sense. Because right now, this chapter actually sets up different motives for each person to actually be killing William, right? Each of them have their own reason to kill William. Camilla could be killing him because of the argument. His wife could be killing him because of the fact that, he has an affair. Officer Owens can be killing him because of, I don't know, because he was confronting him for something. We don't really know. We didn't really get that far. Kenneth is just suspicious in general. Ellen, I trust Ellen would not kill anyone. Ellen's my goat. That's what I'm going with. Austin can have a crush on Camilla. He's like, wow, I'm gonna kill William for her, or something along those lines. What else? Who else? The maid was acting suspicious, but that's really the only thing that we know. So there's something about time loops too. So how would the time loops come into play? We don't know. So that's interesting. Very interesting. So all of the characters, well, unless you're Ellen, have a reason to be killing, or at least have some reason to be killing William. So it wouldn't be surprising if all of them contributed to his death via the time loops, so via alternate timelines, because they did say different killers. So again, I'm willing to bet all of them would kill him. All of them in different loops kill him. There is no definitive murder, probably. He's just dead. But the newspaper, it was crossed out. His face was crossed out. Was it crossed out by Raymond? Raymond? Was it crossed out by Raymond or is that time loop thing? Is that time loop thing, as in that newspaper was already like predicting his death? Imagine the canon ending is that Raymond stuck in a time loop. Future Raymond kills him, disappears back in the future, and then past Raymond has to solve it. Like, that'd be kind of funny. So it is interesting, because now we have most of the why done it. If we have the why done it, we know who done it, generally, right? Well, actually not really, because we don't know why done it. We don't know. They have motives, but it doesn't explain why they would actually go through with it, right? Just interesting. Honestly, I think that everyone should just come together. They're like, yeah, we just really hate that guy. You know what? No point solving the mystery because we all hate that guy. We'll just say he just died of natural causes, and we'll just split from there. I think that would be a really funny ending. Just like, we all want to kill that guy anyways, so, let's just call it quits. I think that'd be kind of funny, but yeah, I think that about does it for the demo of Kill the Clock. I really did enjoy it. I think this is an interesting approach to a visual novel. I mean, I've played similar games before where it was just basically a visual novel with like tabletop elements, but I actually did play a couple of other mystery visual novel games. I gotta go back to those. One in particular, which is not really, which is again time related, was Raging Loop. Raging Loop was pretty solid. I really liked Raging Loop. Raging Loop, I don't remember how we found clues in Raging Loop. I think it was kind of linear because you did have to hop back in time because you did see different points in time in Raging Loop. I don't remember fully, but I did enjoy it. I don't know why I'm talking about Raging Loop right now, but in Kill the Clock, I do enjoy the different investigation elements, and all that stuff. It's a lot more involved compared to other mystery visual novels that I played, so I really do appreciate it. The art looks nice. Yeah, generally, I did really appreciate it, and I like the element of randomness that's thrown to it with the dice rolls, so that's really cool. But yeah, I think that about does it for the demo of Kill the Clock. If you're interested in this game, make sure to purchase it, or you can play the demo for yourself. Yeah, see if you get different paths from me. And yeah, and if this game piques your interest, make sure to purchase the game when it comes out in early access on June 4th. And yeah, if you can't support the game right away, that's completely fine. Just put it on wishlist. I'm sure wishlisting the game will support the devs regardless, because it boosts them up on the Steam algorithm or whatever. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And see you guys next time. Bye bye. See you and take care. Bye.